Hello everyone. Today we're diving into a topic that's crucial for men's health, particularly as we, shall we say, mature. It's something that isn't talked about enough, a bit like the merits of a proper side parting, but it is rather important. We'll be exploring superfoods that can help shrink a swollen prostate naturally, without the use of anything terribly complicated. Now, I must confess, I'm not a medical professional. I'm more of a car chap myself. But I have done a bit of research on this, as one does, and it turns out that what you eat can have a rather significant impact on your prostate health. So buckle up as we embark on a culinary journey exploring these powerful foods, and who knows, we might even discover some tasty recipes along the way. First up, we have a rather humble chap, often mistaken for a vegetable, but a fruit nonetheless, the tomato. Now, tomatoes are packed with an antioxidant called lycopene, which gives them their vibrant red color and, more importantly, has been linked to a lower risk of prostate cancer. You see, lycopene, it seems, is rather good at protecting your cells from damage, a bit like a very small, very dedicated mechanic working tirelessly on your cellular engine. Studies have shown that men who consume more lycopene in their diets tend to have a lower risk of developing prostate problems. So, how much tomato is enough? Well, you don't need to eat them by the bucket load, although that's not entirely discouraged. Including tomatoes in your diet regularly, whether it's in sauces, salads, or even a good old-fashioned tomato sandwich, can make a world of difference. And here's a little tip: cooking tomatoes, especially with a bit of olive oil, actually helps your body absorb lycopene better. So go on, treat yourself to a delicious pasta arrabbiata. Your prostate will thank you for it. Next, we have a vegetable that might remind some of us of childhood dinners, often relegated to the side of the plate, uneaten and forlorn. But hold on, broccoli deserves a second chance, especially when it comes to prostate health. Broccoli, you see, is a cruciferous vegetable, a rather distinguished family, I'm sure you'll agree, known for their sulfur-containing compounds, glucosinolates to be precise. Now, these glucosinolates, they're rather good at fighting inflammation. Think of them as tiny firefighters, dousing the flames of inflammation in your body, preventing them from causing any real damage. And a happy, non-inflamed prostate is a healthy prostate. So how can we incorporate more of this powerful vegetable into our diets? Well, steaming broccoli is a good way to retain its nutrients, although roasting it can bring out a rather pleasant nutty flavor. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even try it lightly stir-fried with some garlic and ginger. Trust me, it's rather good. Now let's move on to something a bit more my speed, a beverage I find myself gravitating towards rather often: tea. But not just any tea, mind you, we're talking about green tea, a beverage steeped in history and, as it turns out, health benefits. Green tea is loaded with antioxidants, little molecules that help protect your cells from damage. One group of these antioxidants, called catechins, seems to be particularly beneficial for prostate health. These catechins, they're like the bodyguards of the cellular world, shielding your cells from harmful free radicals, those pesky troublemakers that can wreak havoc on your health. Studies have shown that men who regularly drink green tea may have a lower risk of developing prostate problems. Now, I'm not suggesting you switch out your morning cuppa entirely, but perhaps consider adding a cup or two of green tea to your daily routine. It's a simple, enjoyable way to give your prostate a little TLC. Now, let's dive into the watery depths and talk about a fish that's not only delicious but also incredibly good for you: salmon. Salmon, particularly the fatty kind like wild-caught salmon, is an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids. These omega-3s, they're like the lubrication for your body's engine, helping to reduce inflammation and keep things running smoothly. And as we've learned, a happy prostate is one that's not battling constant inflammation. Aim to include salmon in your diet at least twice a week. You can grill it, bake it, poach it, even smoke it if you're feeling adventurous. And if you're not a fan of salmon, other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, and tuna are also good sources of omega-3s. So go on, dive into the world of fish. Your prostate will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about a fruit that's as beautiful as it is beneficial: the pomegranate. This ancient fruit, with its jewel-toned seeds, has been revered for its health benefits for centuries. Pomegranate juice, in particular, is a powerhouse of antioxidants, even more so than green tea, if you can believe it. These antioxidants, they're like tiny warriors fighting off free radicals and protecting your cells from damage. Studies have shown that pomegranate juice may help slow down the progression of prostate problems. Now, pomegranate juice can be a bit tart for some, so feel free to dilute it with water or add a splash to your smoothies. But do try to incorporate it into your diet. Your prostate will appreciate the extra protection. Next, we have a contender from the nut family, and not just any nut, mind you, but the mighty Brazil nut. These large, satisfyingly crunchy nuts are packed with selenium, a trace mineral that plays a crucial role in prostate health. Selenium, you see, is a bit like a quality control inspector for your cells, making sure everything is functioning as it should and reducing the risk of cellular damage. Now, you don't need to eat handfuls of Brazil nuts every day to reap the benefits. Just a couple a day can provide you with your recommended daily intake of selenium. But do be mindful, too much selenium can be harmful, so moderation is key, as it is with most things in life. Let's move on to something a bit more exotic, a spice that's been used in traditional medicine for centuries: turmeric. This vibrant yellow spice, a staple in Indian cuisine, contains a powerful compound called curcumin, which gives turmeric its distinctive color and, more importantly, its remarkable health benefits. Curcumin, you see, is a potent anti-inflammatory, even more so than some over-the-counter painkillers, though I'm not suggesting you swap one for the other. It works its magic by blocking certain enzymes that trigger inflammation in the body. Adding turmeric to your diet is as easy as sprinkling it on your roasted vegetables, stirring it into your soups, or even making yourself a comforting cup of turmeric milk before bedtime. Finally, we come to a food that's often overlooked, relegated to the bottom of the pumpkin carving pile: pumpkin seeds. But hold on, before you discard those little green gems, let's delve into their surprising health benefits. Pumpkin seeds, you see, are a good source of zinc, a mineral that plays a crucial role in prostate health. Zinc, it seems, is essential for maintaining healthy testosterone levels and promoting normal prostate function. Now, you don't need to eat pumpkin seeds by the handful, although they are rather moreish when roasted with a bit of sea salt. Sprinkling a tablespoon or two on your salads, soups, or yogurt can be a simple way to boost your zinc intake. So there you have it, a selection of superfoods that can make a real difference in maintaining a healthy prostate. Incorporating these foods into your diet can make a significant difference in your prostate health, a bit like regularly servicing your car. It's about preventative maintenance. Remember, always consult with your healthcare provider before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have any existing health conditions. They can provide personalized advice and ensure you're on the right track. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy.